In a world where everything is digital, today is a day to return to physical media. ABC 10's Marcus Allen is live at Rocket Records in Midtown Sacramento with more on National Vinyl Day. And we talked about this store briefly yesterday, Mark. It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one, and I love your take on it because you said, what store are you going to? So it means you have some vested interest in vinyl I want to talk about in a little bit. What does vinyl mean to you? Is it that of your parents or your grandparents, or are you, a young hipster, investing in vinyl? Did you know 2 years ago, vinyl crossed the $1 billion mark? It's the first time they did that since 1983, so things are growing, which is why we're at Rocket Records. This is Augie. I've known him for years. I used to associate you with Tower Records. In fact, you worked at Tower Records' most famous Sunset Strip shop. What was that like?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
I saw the Colin Hanks documentary. So like Michael Jackson used to do takeovers. Elton John used to do takeovers. Talk about some of your memories of that.
Just people coming in and these are, celebrities and icons, and you go, oh, wow, that's Michael Jackson.
I love your history and your connection to vinyl. Check this out. Who is this kid? How old is this kid?
Which one? Oh, my God, I'm 4 years old.
4 years old, and talk about that record player and that record.
I would play records on that record player. It was an Emerson, and I still have that record player, and I still have those records.
Oh, that is so awesome. And I love that this is pretty much timeless. It knows no generation. Behind the camera guy Hugh, I hate to out you, but how old are you?
I'm 27.
Got it. And what did camera guy Hugh just buy?
He bought 2 Police records, Synchronicity, and Ghosts in the Machine.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so I hate to interview camera guy Hugh, but what does that mean to you? What does vinyl mean to you?
I don't know, just having something that's tactile and physical, and especially in a digital age, you can't beat it.
Vinyl's got a smell. You can't smell a download. The challenge was put to me earlier to find something local, so I've done that. Try to make you make the rounds. You could get lost in the store. He's got an entire soundtrack section, movie soundtracks. The movie, Pretty in Pink, starring the pride of Roseville, Sacramento's own Molly Ringwald. Also some other connections. Cake, they're from Sacramento. Grammy Award winners Cake. The Deftones, they're from Sacramento. And people might not realize, Dance Gavin Dance, also from Sacramento. In fact, there's a huge Sacramento mural just down the street. Best-selling album of all time. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Michael Jackson Thriller is the best-selling album of all time. But by the time this came along in the late 80s, huge competition, cassettes, and, of course, CDs. So not to know if that's vinyl or not. If you want to talk about the biggest-selling vinyl of all time, it would probably be back here. 1978's Billy Joel 52nd Street, probably one of the biggest original selling vinyl of all time, because what crushed it a year later? What started making a dent? The Sony Walkman was released. Cassette started dumping into that. And then, of course, by like the late 80s, everything was going down to DVD. Eagles' Greatest Hits, a strong contender. Did I leave anything out?
That one.
Oh, yeah, Saturday Night Fever. Probably the end of disco, the end of vinyl, all at the same time, probably right around that time.
Probably.
All right, so let's get back to making money. You want to make some money? Grandma, grandpa, someone's got albums in the attics. He buys your albums. What are you looking for?
Things that I can use, things that are in good condition, things that are people are looking for.
Got it. And pretty much physical entertainment. So you probably would take a cassette if someone brought in a cassette and good thing.
Oh, yeah. We have cassettes as well.
And DVDs as well?
DVDs, CDs,
all
yes.
Right. I would be remiss if I didn't point this out. I looked over here and I said, oh my gosh, you have a laser disc. People might not realize this is a movie. This is not a record. This is a movie, a laser disc. Technically not vinyl. I think it's printed on plastic, but you'll take physical media.
Yes.
All right. What are you looking for? What do you have too much of?
Barbra Streisand.
Oh, really? You're purging the Barbra Streisand?
I have a lot of Barbra Streisand.
What do you not have enough of?
Carpenters, Eagles, Billy Joel.
Awesome. What about earlier we were talking about Dreams from Fleetwood Mac went huge in 2020 because that guy on the longboard that was drinking the ocean spray went TikTok viral with Dreams. Did you get a lot of Fleetwood Mac?
Yes. A lot of Fleetwood Mac sells.
All right, there you go. Look around the store. Carolina, as you saw, Hugh just dropped $145 here. What can we buy you? What would you like?
Oh, Mark, I just ordered one, and I remember the last record I bought at that store was actually an Andy Gibbs because I Want to Be Your Everything. So that's a really good place to get some good finds.
That's funny. Got any Andy Gibb over there? The last one, she bought an Andy Gibb. Do you have more Andy Gibb?
I don't have any more.
No, but Andy Gibb, the little brother of the other Gibbs. There you go. Oh, look at that. There's a sexy wall. That looks like an entire wall dedicated to music to inspire. Is that intentional?
Yes, it's album work that album covers that people look for decoration. They were called bachelor records.
So back in the day, a way last century dated thing, bachelor records. So if you wanted to have people over and dim the lights a little bit, put on one of your bachelor records.
Like Mad Men.
Yeah, Mad Men era. No kidding. That's awesome. Pretty in Pink, one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm going to go ahead and buy this. Happy National Vinyl Record Day to you. Enjoy, and more importantly, support your local businesses. Here in Midtown, make it that guy and Rocket Records. He's got your hookup, whatever you're into. Back to you.